It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
No, I think she just wanted to do something. I got like 2, maybe 3 games to play. That's it. Took like an hour long each game, so I'm trying to.
Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, we're 1 snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Stupid, bro. Oh.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Stupid play.
One's going to throw straight away here.
Give me that.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
I didn't even throw that time.
It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Well, right side, cut by Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's Carey now. This is Bashal 2. Rob Flack, 1st down. He's made no gain on that 1st down run.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts
That's a terrible block.
with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Lawrence working from the gun. He brings it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Gets it from the gun. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends. And
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Big stride to Wester. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Allen setting up play action. He rolls to his right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He's going to get this out near the 40, just a little bit short of that. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Lawrence hangs out to it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And That's a Jaguar first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. And off to Tootin. Runs inside the 35. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
First down from the red zone. Taken in by Smith. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Down here to Tootin. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. The throw is caught. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Allen now on 1st down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 1-score game in the 1st half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up in great field position.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Check down goes to Tootin. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 3 now. Zone read. They'll give it to Tootin. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending it so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he'll get it up to the 44. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. From the 44 here on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down from the 31. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Darnell Savage with the pick.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First down throw, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Lawrence working from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. Rolling into enemy territory. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. This one falls incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
The incompletion still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Completed to his running back. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Stop made by Barrett Carter.
That's a defense's goal, right, Cake? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Back to the air, Lawrence. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. It is caught left side. And he might be close to this league blown again. And play gives him a 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Run again. Here's Lawrence. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. Tootin. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars grow the lead coming out at halftime. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Blitz coming here. Allen. Called in left side. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Allen on 3rd and short. Buys time, rolling right. And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. And really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives. And a 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Inside give here for Tootin. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the 29. Finds a man right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. Get some space around midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jaguars who have possession, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead they've built. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. His running back holds it in deep right. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding that fourth quarter lead. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He lets a heater go deep. Middle. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Benjamin St-Juste picks it off. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Lawrence with it on first. Stays in the pocket. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep running away with this. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want. And
oh, no, they get him yet again. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Taking on 1st and 10. Takes out a one-stop. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Lawrence hangs out to it. And they take him down right along the 30. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Lawrence hangs out to it. Saw the lead, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lawrence looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Here's Tootin. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Allen setting up play action. Try and push it deep downfield. And they pick him off again. That is Caleb Ramsell. And the Jaguars are going to have it after.
He was light. He was undefeated too. He's terrible.